Hey everyone, welcome back to Reptiles and Resin. So today we have a unboxing of Let's Resin products that they sent me. Yes. So Let's Resin reached out. They sent me some thermochromic powders. I've opened it. So yeah, we're going to be doing, there's 5 in this set. You have dark green lime, even though it looks blue. You have purple pink. You have violet blue. You have a cyan green yellow. And you have orange yellow. So we're going to be working with those today. That's the first thing they sent me. The second thing they sent me, and they're sending me a mold as well, but they sent me a gallon of their epoxy resin. The Let's Resin epoxy resin. It's the 1 gallon. Now this is a kit. So in this, oh gracious, 1 gallon kit here, you get some of these little stir cups. I don't know how many are in here. It's probably 10. It could be more. But let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14, 16, 8, 20 measuring cups. And these are the 8 ounce. And they go from 1, 1.5 to 2.5 on up to 8 ounces. You get 20 of those. And in this kit, you get mica powder. Yeah, let me get them open. You get a set of mica powder. So you got watermelon red, golden, black, bluish green. That sounds interesting. A dark blue and a dark purple. So yeah, those will go with the, with the rest of my, Let's Resin mica powders. And then they sent this. This is all in the 1 gallon kit. I thought these were alcohol inks, but they're not. They are resin dye. So this is fluorescent green, fluorescence green, blue, blue. I'll hold it together in a minute. You get purple, lemon yellow. You get a red. I hope this is a pretty red like their alcohol ink, because I am definitely in love with their red alcohol ink. Is my ultimate favorite red. And I asked them if they're ever going to be able to sell them like singular bottles. But she said right now, no, they are not. But, you know, hey, there's always hope for the future. And then you get a white resin dye. So those all, let's see, 2, 4, 6 of those. And then you get the pumps for well, these are half-gallon jugs, but it makes a gallon. You get the pumps for them. In this kit, you get these little, you got some flakes, like I call them Mylar flakes, green, purple, looks like a pinkish red, a blue, and then you got a little container of gold flakes and silver flakes. And then you get, I think these are like little tablecloths you could put down to keep from getting messy. And then you got these little gloves. Oh gracious. Bunch of little gloves. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think there's 10 pair of those little thin clear plastic gloves. You get a whole bunch of fat stir sticks, the fat ones. And then you also get these little spoons for your mica powder. And these things I love. I have one already that's wearing out. I love these little things right here. These are awesome. So you get one of those. And then of course you get the instructions. you know, on how to mix your resin. If you're new to mixing resin, just read it. So it tells you about, you know, like the features, tips to reduce bubbles, tips to avoid sticky, bendy resin. That's where it's not mixed correctly, basically. Cold weather resin tips, like, you know, when it's cold 1 minute, hot the next. Tips to prevent tumbler fisheyes. So I guess you can use this resin on tumblers. Tips for casting real flowers and wood. How to clean up after your resin. Then you got questions like Q&A. Why is my resin still sticky? Why is my resin still bendy? Can I leave the finished product under the sun for a long time? No, not recommended. Shortening, it could cause yellowing. But you know what? Now, if it was clear, yeah, I can see it. But I've had pieces, my resin pieces on the front porch, full sunlight, basically year round, no shade on my front porch. And they still look as awesome as I made them from the get-go. So yeah, if you're new to resin though, always read your instruction or user manual. I'll get it out in a minute, you guys. But yeah, but this is all that comes in our little kit, and this is just for when you buy the gallon size. So I'm gonna put all this away. I'm gonna put my mica powders in with all my other, because I have the whole set of mica powders from Let's Resin, which I absolutely adore. I will be putting those in there to use. Always can use little stir sticks. Oh, actually, yeah, these came with some too. I forgot to say that. These came with some too, so I got 2 sets. And then these, you can always use these for something, whether you want to put them down. These gloves, I always save these gloves for hard times. You never know when you're going to run out of your box of gloves and you're like, oh crap. So I always keep these for emergency purposes. Always. Just in case I run out. And these I can put in anything. I love these. This I have tons of. I love the Mylar flakes. And I think I know exactly what I'm going to use those on. And we'll probably be using all of them. I put those little sticks in there. We're not going to use these today, but I'm glad I have them. I don't believe I have any resin dyes. I have their resin, wait a minute, pigments, but I don't have the resin dyes, and I think they're different. I could be wrong now. Don't shoot the person saying this. I'm going to put these back in here. The pigments could be different, but I do have the pigment set. Because like I said, I really do like, well, not like, but love Let's Resin products. I always have. I've only ever had a problem with one item, and that was a bowl mold that I brought. I don't even think they sell it anymore. It was so thin at the bottom. Yeah. But that was the only thing I've ever had a problem with, was one mold. Never had a problem with anything else. So, to get this show on the road, we're actually going to use this resin that they sent me. Oh gosh, if I can get it open. Scissors, please. And I'm going to tell you, I love the black bottles. They're cool. Those are cool looking. Love the black bottles. You know, black is my favorite color besides blue. And you know one thing else I like about Let's Resin that I think that is neat for like their like branding. I always did love the octopus on here with all the colors. Always did love that about them. And you can see A is blue, B is purple. So they're different color stickers on here. But yeah, that's one thing I always like. I always like those octopus on there. I always did. So we have 5 colors, and we're going to use all 5 colors in one mold. Now I I did a little search on YouTube. The only person I've seen so far that I watched was Marva from Marvelous Artsy and Michelle from Glitz and Glitter. Now, there could be other people out there. I'll just try to do a quick search. I didn't want to copy what other people were doing, so I was trying to do something a little different. So we're doing a throwback mold today that I haven't done in a while. And that way we can do all the colors. And you know I love to put these on my fence. So when it's cool outside, it'll be one color. And when it's warm, it'll be another. You remember how I made all the octopus? I started to do the octopus, but I changed my mind. I haven't done this in a while, and we're going to get every single color in here. And I thought that would look so cool when one time of day it's going to be cool, but once it starts heating up during the day, it's going to change color. And I thought that would be awesome. And it won't be the same. Lord, I got stuff all in here. Yeah, I haven't made this mold in a while. I came close to doing the octopus, and honestly, the axolotl. I came real close. And we may be doing the axolotl soon in these. Because I thought the axolotl mold from Let's Resin would look super adorable in this. And now I cannot get this stuff out. What is this? It looks like those flakes. And y'all know I love flakes, but I hate the cleanup of them. Yeah, that's what it looks like too, those flakes. And those little boogers are sickening. Okay, well, you know what? I might have to just get a baby wipe. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put you on a pause. We got 5, 2, 4. We're going to get 5 cups of resin mixed up. Oh, wait a minute, you guys. I forgot I had it in the bottom of the cup. It also comes with a small 50-gram bottle of Ocean White with the little squeeze bottle. Now, I got the regular size, and that thing has lasted me. I have not had to buy one yet. So, yeah, it lasts a long time. And if you want a nice pigment, it's the way to go. And I highly, highly, highly recommend their black pigment paste. Love that stuff. Love it. So, yeah, I'm going to get, he holds 14 ounces of resin. So, I'm going to get 14 ounces of resin mixed up. I am going to get me a baby wipe and try to get this out of this mold here because I don't want nothing in it. So I'm going to get 14 ounces. What in the world? Oh, Lord, I done got something on me. I don't know what. I'm going to get 14 ounces of resin mixed up, but I'm not going to put it in the vacuum chamber until we get our powders mixed up. So I will be doing that off camera. Get it mixed up. I'm going to get it split, 14 ounces, split between 5 cups. However, which way it goes. And then we're just going to pour it in here. All different colors. If it blends, it blends. Honestly, I love the way Michelle's little snail came out. He was just too darn cute. If you have not watched Michelle on Glitz and Glitter do the thermal powders, it was adorable. That snail, I don't know, the snail always gets me. I love little critters like that, little garden critters, little snails, little just frogs. You know, those would probably look really cool with a frog. Maybe we might do that for Froggy Friday. That might actually look cool next week. A color changing froggy. That might actually look really cool. Oh my gosh. This is why everyone, you clean your molds before you put them away. And I think we're all guilty of not doing that. Gosh knows I am. As you can well see. It wasn't too bad though. It's just, I mean, things stick to molds and some things does not like to come out. You can clean a mold. I promise you not. Promise you. You can clean this mold. I can put it back in that bag and when I pull it back out, there will be something on it. No matter what. There will be something on this thing. Okay, you know what? I'm going to call this a day. I'm going to get 14 ounces of resin mixed up. I didn't even wipe off my little station here. It's a hot mess. I'll be back once I get those 14 ounces of this resin mixed up. So I will see you guys in a minute. Alrighty, oops. My cup fell over. I was letting my paddle drain over here. Now, I will admit, I put some crushed crystal in here. I'm sorry. I surely did. I put a little scoop in there. Just a wee bit. So, I'm gonna, let's see, about 2.5, almost 3 ounces per cup. That's what we're gonna do. It should be good. Oops, let's see, almost 3. There we go, buddy. Oops. Get all these mixed up, then we're going to get them in the vacuum chamber. I don't think we're going to have any left. Let's see, that's 3, 4. I don't think I'm going to mess up this cup because I'm going to have some in here, so no use in really messing up a whole nother cup now, is it? Okay, so yeah, we got 2.5 in this one and 2.5, well, almost 3 in that one. So yeah, there's no use messing up another cup when I've already got that one messed up. Oops. All right, and I got the powders. I went on and opened all the powders. I have them all over my hands. They're just everywhere. Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh. And then I've got some on the mold. Dadgummit. I sure do. When I was opening them, don't open your powders over your mold. So, yeah. I sure did. Oh, man, it looks like it ain't coming off. Well, if that don't beat all. I wonder if these stain your mold. Okay. Alright, so let's get us some stir sticks happening here. And let's just start mixing up some powder. I'm going to just put like one nice scoop in each. And that's it. This is the purple pink. The purple pink. And hopefully we'll see our sparkle from the sparkling. Oh yeah, we'll see that. Perfect. These powders are like a, I don't know, they're a fine powder, but they're a little coarser than mica powder, I guess. They're a little bit coarser than mica powder. So, and this, what I say, purple pink. Okay, so I guess purple when it's cold and pink when it's hot, I guess. So we just want to make sure we stir it up really good. All right, we've got this one. I'm going to try to keep them in order here. That way we'll know what's what. So let's see, purple pink. Okay, purple pink. I'm going to just sit them off the side. Let's see, this is the dark green lime. And I'm going to try to just get the same amount in each one. Just one big scoop. And that's it. Oh, purple lime. Even though it looks teal, but I'm pretty sure it's going to change color. Oh, yeah. It's look like a darky teal green. That's what it looks like. Very pretty, though. And I bet you this is going to look so cute. jellyfish. I haven't done this jellyfish in so long. I almost forgot about him, Lord. I made so many jellyfishes. Yeah, like this, like I said, this is like a coarse powder. Okay. All right. Up next is our violet blue. Let's see. I'll do this one in this jar here. Same amount of powder. And these jars are really filled to the top, so that's a good thing. They're filled to the top for you. They are filled to the top. I think they're 0.5 grams. No, they're 3 grams, but they're filled to the top. Yeah, 3 grams. It's got it written on the box, but they're filled. I don't think you have to put a lot in there because look at the color I get from 1 scoop. I don't think you have to put a lot of this powder in here. I think that's the whole goal. You don't have to have a lot of powder. Pretty dark purple, I know that. Pretty and dark. Alright, we're going to let that sit over there. And let's see, let's do this one, which is the orange yellow. Looks like a kind of a mauve pink right now. The orange yellow, and we haven't done that one yet, so let me get him out the way there. I usually like to mix up my powders with the paddle, but since I've got 5 colors, that would be a lot of paddles going on here. So we're just going to stick with the stick. Ah, goodness. And we're just going to try to layer these like through here all kind of ways. Doesn't really matter to me. Kind of want to go like this with some of these. Up and down, and then in the head, I'm not quite sure yet. Alright, one more to go. I think I still see a little powder. I'm going to just let them sit here. One more to go. And if I see any powder come up, I'll remix them before I put them in this vacuum chamber. That's a pretty green. 1 scoop for man. A whole bottle left for mankind. And so, even though it says 3 grams, it's a good little bit of powder in there. I like that. And I probably could get away with actually using half this amount. I got a feeling I could. Because this is I mean, it's dark in color. I probably could have got away with half that amount. But since this is the first time I'm using it, I'm not sure how much you're supposed to put in here. And, you know, everybody does their own thing. And this is what I'm doing. So, yeah. Oh, goodness. Alright. Let me double check these. Okay, all I see is bubbles swimming around. Okay, what about this one? Nope, just bubbles. And just bubbles. Just bubbles. And this one probably hasn't had time. So, I'm going to get these in the vacuum chamber. Uh-oh. I done got them out of order. There we go. Actually, you know what? To help me out, I'm going to write on here 1. Oh, well, this thing right here, I just want to throw this away. 2, 3, 4, 5. And that way I don't have to worry about it, because I know they'll stay in order just like this. And I don't have to worry about checking. So I'm going to run these through the vacuum chamber and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys. Everything has came out of the vacuum chamber. Let's see. I'm really wondering, should we just do them in order? 1, 2, 3, 4? Because what I kind of want... Well, let me spray a little bit here. I kind of want to start... Because each one of these has 5 little things. So I kind of... Okay, this is one. Kind of just want to start and let it run. See how... Yeah, just let it run. Okay, well, that's 1. Let's get 2 in here. This is 2. Oh, why do I have a feeling 2's taking over the spot here? 3. Where's number 4? Okay, oops, 4. Yeah, everything's taking over. Number 4. And then number 5 is the green one. Number 5. I'm going to put number 5 in here too. Alrighty. And then I need number 1 again to go on this side here. Yeah, and you know what? I think we're just going to let them all drain into the head. Where's number 2? It's in my hand, Lord. Number 2. It's kind of getting a little muddy. Number 2, number 3. Oh, please tell me we have enough. Come on now. It said 14 ounces on my paper. Number 4. And we're just going to let the head get a dirty pour, apparently. Oh, what is stuck? I must have resin on the bottom of my cup stuck. I hope I have enough. Number 1 again. Yeah, I hope I have enough here. Number 2. There's number 3. Number 3 is about all gone. There's number 4. Number 4 has done disappeared. That's number 4. Number 5. Still think it's going to look super cool. I don't know how the head's going to look here, you guys. He's a dirty pour head, as you can see. He has a dirty poured head. But hopefully it will all come out in the wash. Here. Okay, this is number 1, yeah. I need to get the little tentacles filled up down in here. I may be scraping a cup. Or 5. Okay, what else? The green is all in there. So yeah, be scraping these cups to make sure I get it filled. But I think it holds just at 14. We will not be having extras today. What is this? Number 3. Oops. Go and try to get some of this down here. Number 3 in here. All right, that's number 3. Oh yeah, he's getting filled up. Where's number 4? That's number 5. This is number 4. That's kind of done got lost in the sauce here. A little bit here. He's done gotten lost in here, basically. Oops, I'm dripping stuff on the other side here. Alrighty, you know what, you guys? I think we are filled up, though. Yay, and I see the crushed crystal. I'm going to give this a little spray, even though I don't see any bubbles. Let's see, this is number 1, so we still have some of this one left. Just get it in here until it's nice and domed. I do see some bubbles from me scraping this cup though. Alright, get some of this in here. This is really pretty. The color just like it is, but don't know how it's gonna go. Alrighty. How full are we? I'm gonna have to scrape all these cups because it can use it. Just get them all in here. I don't know how the head's gonna look, but hopefully it looks cool in the front like it does right here, because that actually looks pretty cool. That actually looks pretty cool, all poured. Actually looks really cool. Okay, that one's drained out. This one's number 4, and basically there is nothing in number 4. Nothing at all. A little drip there. Alright, this is the green. And the powder's mixed well. Like I said, I don't even think I had to put as much powder as I did in there. I really think I could have got away with half that amount. I really do. Next time I'm going to use a little less and see what happens. Because I got a feeling that really didn't need all that. And I just did one nice scoop. But I got a feeling, look how the green traveled like through there. That's cool. Alright, this was number 1, even though I don't think I'm going to be able to get too much more out of him. But it is actually pretty full, so I'm not going to complain. I could have actually did with probably 15 ounces, but 14's a nice even number. So, yeah. I usually do make up an ounce more, but I stuck to the 14 this time, which is good. I mean, it's full. Okay. And the last one, the pipil. I don't know how well this blends, or even if it does, but that's okay. Alrighty, so now I just have cleanup to do. Yep, I've got cleanup everywhere to do. Got cleanup everywhere. I do have some bubbles that have popped up here, which is fine with me. That means they will get popped. You know what? I'm going to get my scraper and see if I can knock over everything. And see if I can actually scrape these cups and get one in the little turtle. I will clean up all this stuff. And I'll probably wipe out these cups too to reuse them a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to just, cause see, when you use these spatulas, you can usually get a little bit more out of there. So we might actually get enough to fill in a little bitty turtle. I think he takes about a ½ ounce. And then the rest, I will just clean up. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to just get this one and scrape it next. I'm not really worried about how they go in here. But yeah, at least you'll see what I'm doing. I try to show you guys every single thing I do. Oh yeah, there's not much left in here at all. I think I scraped him to the bone. Like I said, we might not get much out of these cups, but it's still not wasting anything, right? Right. Get you off in there. Yeah, if y'all know me, I don't like to waste even a drop of resin. I'm sorry, I really don't. Resin's expensive. And when you're using like a gallon of resin a week, it gets very expensive. Y'all know if you do videos every day, and depending on what size, I use about a gallon of resin a week. And that's about $100 of resin a week, if not more, depending on what molds I use. So yeah, it gets expensive. It's not cheap, but I love it. I absolutely love making things on the whim, just whatever. I really do love it. You could use any colors you want. I absolutely love it. It's worth it. If you find an outlet, and y'all know what me and my husband's been through the last year or two, and it's been a lifesaver actually. It kept me from losing my mind actually. It's been a big help. Just finding something new to do. Something where I can create something anytime, anything. It's been awesome. And let me tell you, hopefully, well, I know my ride or die resin family watches the whole videos, but let me tell you something. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all, because y'all have been awesome to me. You really have. For somebody that you never met in your life, y'all have been awesome and very cheerful and hopeful. And y'all just lighten my day every day. Y'all make me laugh. You make me laugh, cry sometimes with your comments. I be cracking up with y'all. Oh, goodness. But yeah, it just, I don't know. It's just, it's awesome. It's awesome. It really is. It's just great. And it really makes you feel good. Especially when you don't feel like it. Y'all know what I mean. Everybody has stories. Everybody has something going on in their life. Always, every day. Oops. Spilling things now. It doesn't matter. Everybody, we all have a life to live. And life throws us curveballs every single day. The devil always busy. That's what I always say. He's always busy. He's always busy. But y'all are the most awesomest resin family ever. And I don't mean that just to say it. I truly mean it. I mean, if you would have told me that I would have had thousands of friends, I'd have said, yeah, right. Oh, goodness, but I look at y'all as my buddies. And I'm not just talking to one person or any other, all of y'all. I love y'all, and I love reading y'all's comments. I really do. And I do read them. It might take me within 24 hours to get to everybody, but I do read every one of them, and I love them. So I'm going to just halfway clean these cups out just to get at least another use out of them. It always helps to get another use out of a cup if you can. Oh, I should have sprayed that with a little alcohol. So yeah, it always does good just to try to get another use out of a cup. If you can get 2 or 3 uses out of these throwaway cups, it's good. I usually only use these if I've got a lot of powders to do, because it's just faster to use a throwaway cup, or definitely with glitter. Y'all know I can't stand cleaning up glitter. Lord have mercy. I'd rather just wipe the cup out slightly, and if there's glitter left in it a little bit, oh well. As you can see, I use glitter in this, and it's still adhered to the jar. Oh, I forgot to spray it. Still adhered to the jar in there. That's why I don't like using my good cups for glitter, because now there's glitter permanently stuck on it. I think it's on the outside, but still. Yep. That's why I don't like the glitter. But it's still a useful glass cup. I can still read the measurements. They have not worn off. I've been using this cup forever and a day. Yeah, they're on the inside. Never mind. But yeah, let me get a fresh paper towel. They work really good. And I do like them. And I use all kind of cups, but it doesn't matter. I use different cups for different reasons. But yeah, I like the glass cups best of all. Never had any problems with them breaking. They do come to, let's see, we got a little bit in there. We'll just fill him with something else. But the glass cups, they do work better in the vacuum chamber, because it's not fighting with air that's in anything. Okay, I am done. Everything can dry now. I'm going to just sit these over here to dry. That over there, kind of separate them, and the sticks, because I can reuse these sticks if I have to. And yeah, we are done, and I cannot wait to see what this looks like. And I'm really hoping this pattern stays super cool just like this, because I think that's going to look great. But yeah, I'm so glad. Thank you, Let's Resin, for sending me this stuff. I really appreciate you guys. Y'all are awesome to us resiners that do YouTube. Y'all are awesome. And if you're just beginning, let me tell you, if you're just starting out, because I get a lot of questions, emails and all, about starting out. If you're just starting with resin, this kit, actually, this 1 gallon kit gives you a lot. You will get your ocean white, like I said, you will get mica powder, pigment, not pigment paste, what is this stuff called? Pigment dye. You get a lot of, and then you get 20 cups, a bunch of the little cups. The only thing you're missing, basically, is a mold. So, and those powders and stuff are going to last you probably longer than the gallon of resin will. Because you don't need when you use Let's Resin products, you really do not need. I know I have almost every Let's Resin product that I buy myself. And sometimes they send me. But I just became an affiliate. I've been buying Let's Resin products from the very get-go. Because I love them. They work super well. I can't wait to see what this is. But if you're just starting out in resin and want a kit that has basically everything you kind of need except for glitter. But no, I take that back. You get a starter. This is similar to glitter. I already know what I'm doing with this. So, yeah. I already know what that's going into. But yeah, you get everything in this little kit. Cups, stir sticks, measuring spoons for your micas. You have everything you need except for a mold. And you're good to go. You can start making videos. A lot of people, I see right now this is going to get into a long video. A lot of people ask me for help with their videos Babies, I'm so sorry. I'm still learning this video process myself. First of all, the only thing I can tell you guys is I use my phone. Get you a camera, a phone, something that will do good. I started off, if you look at my first videos, they were horrifying. I used whatever I had, okay? Yeah. So just get you a phone holder for your phone so you can prop it up and videotape if you're doing something like this. Push the record button and just go to town. Be yourself. Or if you want to be somebody totally different than yourself, go right ahead. That's up to you. You can do whatever you want. But literally, every day I sit down, press record. I do not edit my videos. If you do see an edited video, the only editing I know how to do is fast forward or sped up like the video. That's the only thing you're gonna get from me. I don't cut parts out. I don't do voiceovers. I don't do this, that, and the third. What you see is what you get. Even if I say a curse word, I have to leave it in there because I don't edit. I just be like, I apologize ahead of time. But yeah, what you see is what you get. I am who I am. I talk the way I talk. You know, that's just me. Is just good old Sheila. I am who I am. I don't try to pretend to be somebody else. Even though my husband would probably tell you something different. She ain't like that. That girl mean. I am not mean. He just gets on my nerves sometimes. Oh, Lord. But yeah, if you've been married to somebody for 35 plus years, they're definitely going to get on your nerves. But you know what you do? Before you go to bed at night, you always say, you know what, honey? I love you. And you never go to bed angry. That's all I can tell you. Never go to bed angry. Never, no matter how bad. Because you never know what might happen the next day. But anyway, I thank y'all. We're going to let this cutie patootie cure. And I really hope that these powders don't just become a big old hodgepodge mess. Because that really does look super cool right there. And we did get a little bit on the turtle. Even though he's probably not going to look like that on the other side because that first pour. But yeah, I can't wait to see this. We are going to see what the color change looks like. And hopefully I don't think a little crushed crystal would kill anything. It never does. So yeah, I can't wait. I just really am hoping that the way it went in as a dirty pour in the head, I hope it stays like individual colors. Because I think that will look super cute. Yes. All right, you guys, I'm going to stop talking now. And we'll be back when this is cured and we can test out. And actually, I'm just dying to see what the head looks like. I'm being honest with you. I just want to see if the colors didn't meld together and make an ugly color. I'm really hoping they stayed separate. So yeah, I'll see you back soon. Bye for now. Okay, it's not dry yet, but I wanted to show y'all how the color changed. I had it under the Let's Resin curing machine, and look how it's changed color. Isn't that cool? Now it's hot now, but I just want to show y'all that. Isn't that cool? Alright, we'll be back when it's cooled off. Alrighty, are we ready to see how this turned out? Because I am. Cups are stuck. I am ready to see. We're going to have to wait on him. But I am waiting. I think this one turned into a hodgepodge. I don't know, but I'm ready to see this one. I want to see what the head looks like. Now, I showed y'all what it looked like when it was heating up. Oh, man, I got some overage to scrape. Let's see, let's see. Oh, look at the crushed crystal in there. You can't really see it dull, but that is pretty. They really didn't meld together. All right, let's, where's my heat gun? I just seen it. Hold on. Oh, I could have sworn I had it right here. Maybe not. Never mind, I put it back where it went. That was a miracle. Okay, so yeah, it didn't really blend together. It stayed separate. Let me get this plug back in. Somewhat. Alright, let's see the color change. Let's see if I can get it here. Sorry about the noise. This is cold. Let's see what it looks like heated up. It's getting brighter. See the difference between that green and that green? Yeah, and the sparklies look cute in it. And I see when it warms up, you can see the other colors in it now. I can tell the difference. That is cool. So when it's outside in the heat, it's gonna change color, but when it cools down, it'll be a whole nother color. Oh yeah, that looks good. It gets a lot brighter. Yeah, you can tell from the top to the bottom. It's a difference. That is so cool looking. Look how the purple is turning pink. That is so cool. That is so cool. And you can actually see the difference. I wonder if I just hold my hand right here, will this change from the body heat? But yeah, you can see a difference in it. That looks so cool. It didn't really meld together. It stayed separate. The head looks cool. I don't know how warm my body heat is. It's kind of cool this morning. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that is so cool. I love how the head turned out. It turned out really awesome. And it does change color. That is so cool. I love this. And I like that I can see every color I put in here. Okay, see, some of it is changing color more than others. It just takes a minute, and that's with the body heat. Probably get a big old handprint on here. Oh, goodness. Yeah, see how it's changing a little bit slowly but surely. Then put my hand on this little tip here. Maybe it'll warm up faster. Because see, this purple and stuff, or whatever it is, turns to pink. And the green turns to yellow. Or lime. Ooh, excuse me, lime. I guess my body heat ain't that hot this morning. But that is, oh gosh. That is so cool. Trying to get this one tentacle. But I guess the resin's kind of thick. That is so cool. Now it's cooling down. Start to go back. Come on, tentacle. This is gonna go faster. See how it's changing to pink? That is so cool. That is so cool. Look at that. So cool. That is so cool. I like this. Oops, let me not burn my fingers off. Oh, that is so cool. This is the orange yellow one, I think. I could be wrong. The blue's not really changing that much, but yeah, that is still so cool. I love it. That is so cool. That is so cool. I think we lost our orange a little bit. That was got a little bit of streaks of orange in it. Oh, goodness. That is so cool. Yeah, so see, it's going to change color on us when it's outside. That is so cool, you guys. It actually works. And it is neat. Look at that. That is neat. I like it. That is so cool. Wonder what else we can use these on. What else should we do? I want to do an axolotl, so what else can we do besides the axolotl? Oh, I done softened up my resin now. I'm going to have to let it sit down. Oh, that is so cute. I love it. I love the way the head turned out. I love it. That stuff is awesome. That stuff is awesome. I love it. Yeah, I like that stuff. That powder is awesome. Let me put this back over here. All right, you guys. Let me know what else we can do with the powder, or what y'all would like to see done with the powder. Any of my old molds or anything, or, you know, just let me know what y'all would like to see. I do know I want to do an axolotl, so that will be coming up, most definitely. Because that is so cool. So yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow, you guys, for, y'all know what tomorrow is. It's Scrappy Sunday. Woot woot. Scrappy Sunday. See y'all tomorrow. Bye for now.